As long as it does not die, no matter at what stage of life, as long as it can resonate without doubt, the spirituality can be restored, and the dead wood can also be in spring. All things come for profit, and on the surface there is only one way to die, but from the perspective of doubt, life is used to improve spirituality and sublimate the soul. It is for life, not for death. To live for death is definitely a business without money, so people do not lie in hard work but do nothing, because all things are spiritual, but they all come for profit. If you have strong spirituality in a certain area and have use value, you will attract material in a certain area. Doing nothing is not inaction. Doing yourself well and doing everything, and waiting for yourself to be strong in all aspects. All kinds of materials will naturally attract you. Power, money is also spiritual, so the poorer the more, the lower the kneel. In a material world, everyone wants to get something for nothing, so people go around and beg for help, hoping that others and God can help themselves get more. But everything comes from attraction, not from falling down. It should not be yours even if you get it. You will have to pay double or more to get it, because your kneeling and begging will only continue to weaken your spirituality, making your attraction ability lower and lower, so the sky is not high because he is at your feet. The ground is not thick because he is just a dust in the universe. The universe is inside you because your body is a universe. Everything is in your hands because everything comes out of nothing. God is hidden in your heart because you are a creator. Spirituality is a tool for making physical energy. He determines man's creativity, his class in society, and his space after death, whether it is heaven or hell. Because spirituality is to create energy for the soul, and people all live in this virtual space created by spirituality, so people all live in sensation and seek for satisfaction of sensation. So the level of spirituality determines the presence, the level of class in this space, so in the material world, what we see is considered true, and what we cannot see is false. In fact, everything is created by spirituality. It is spirituality that comes out of nothing in the Tao. Because everything is out of nothing, everything is an illusion and will eventually become nothingness. Because spirituality can exist in nothingness, and everything will perish. So what is visible is only fake, and soul and invisible things are real, so if you want to die, why should you live? What is the purpose of life? The real purpose of life is not for death but for life, for a higher level of life and a longer life. Because all things come for profit, not for death. And from the gram of light on the surface, no matter how you go, it is a dead end, but things have two sides. And behind the visible dead end, there must be a dead end, so what is life? Objects that can grow and move are called births, thoughts and creativity call life, and together they call life. Because life and life are two different concepts. Death can also be called life. Death appears to be death on the surface, but the material that built him is constantly moving and differentiating and is living in a small direction. Saying that he died because he lost his thoughts and creativity, and lost the spirituality and energy to control this object cannot make him continue to grow and strengthen, so people say that fate is destined, but in fact fate is in the hands of man and has nothing to do with heaven. Because everything in space are virtual illusions. Every thought of a person is like a seed planted in space and roots in space. Therefore, the good or bad of fate is the result of a person in a thought. You have to bear it yourself. because you don't know what kind of result is produced in one thought, which produces the illusion of destiny. So, Mingdao does not lie in cleverness but in unconsciousness. Because things are constantly colliding and changing, smart and conscious, they will become authorities. And it is easy to bring the heart into one aspect and ignore other aspects so that they can't see the change of things clearly, and make themselves into the tip of the horn and not extricate themselves. Unconsciousness does not mean stupidity. Unconsciousness looks at the collision and change of things with the attitude of bystanders and grasps the direction of their change so as to predict the results of the change. So,